It just bothers me so much. They treat me as if I'm some kind of crazy person, or like I have three horns coming out of my head. But what they don't understand is they're the ones that are crazy, and they're the ones that are so disconnected.
She can't figure it out, David. She doesn't know why everyone thinks that she's crazy.
Well, a couple of things. First, to her point about crazy, I don't think that I'm certified in terms of the mental health field to be able to make a clinical determination if she is in fact, I don't know, crazy, a lunatic, narcissistic, psychopathic, insane. But I do think the evidence is very clear that she is uninformed, she is illiterate, she is stupid. She is, I don't know, gazpacho, whatever that thing was, and she's not exactly a member of the Genius Club Mensa. So maybe she's just confused about what it is that the left is calling her, but she is certainly an idiot.
I'm curious as whether or not she was trying to get some kind of sympathy. She's like, I just can't figure out why people treat me like this. Well, think about how you treat others.
You have to accept the fact that the government totally wants to provide surveillance on every part of your life. They want to know when you're eating. They want to know if you're eating a cheeseburger, which is very bad because Bill Gates wants you to eat his fake meat that grows in a Peachtree dish. So you'll probably get a little zap inside your body and that's saying, no, don't eat a real cheeseburger. You need to eat the fake burger, the fake meat from Bill Gates. They probably also want to know when you go to the bathroom and if your bowel movements are on time or consistent.
A peach tree dish. She's got me now. A peach tree dish. Apparently, because she's from Georgia, she's maybe peaches are on her mind all the time, or maybe she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about.
I have a sound drop here. Let me see if this works.
This is truly mental illness.
You guys hear that? Yeah. This is truly mental illness.
Truly is.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. I mean, this is somebody who, look, she touched on an issue that is a real issue: government surveillance. Mm-hmm. Government surveillance of racial justice activists has been a consistent thing over the past several years. Has she raised this as an issue? Is she discussing how this is a problem? No, she's discussing about Bill Gates's fake meat in a Peachtree dish. Like, this is somebody who's completely, I mean, it's hard to know where the dishonesty starts and where the mental illness begins, because I don't know how much of this is her being stupid and her just being dishonest, because ultimately she's a massive combination of the two.
If you just don't want to hear about monkeypox, do the one where he's covering his ears, because that means you're not ready to hear about it and you just can't take it yet. Now, another emoji that you could use is the one covering the mouth, the monkey with the covering the mouth. That means you don't want to talk about monkeypox. Now, the other option you have for your monkeypox emoji, and your virtue signaling for what stage you are in with monkeypox and how you feel about it, because everyone knows our feelings are most important, is you want to use the monkey emoji that covers his eyes. That one means that you're so disgusted at the sight of monkeypox because it's so repulsive, the blisters, and you're just so, you can't even look at it. That is the emoji for you.
Weekend, a group of people called on others to go and arrest the police, members of the Peterborough Police Department. But in the end, it was some of those protesters who were arrested. At Peterborough's police station, an ordinary Monday. What unfolded here on Saturday was not. The weekly anti-government protest downtown took a twist after this woman, Romana Didulo, in the motorhome, called on people to arrest members of the local police.
They 100% believed that they could arrest the police, and I wouldn't be surprised if they tried again.
A group went to Peterborough Police headquarters, and some tried to carry out the wishes of a woman who calls herself the Queen of Canada. She's espoused anti-government, anti-vaccine views for months.
People really believe in what she says her followers do, to the point where they, quit paying their bills because she told them that they no longer have to pay them, and some are losing their homes.
Romana Didulo, the Queen of Canada, Queen Q, the Q woman who tells people what to do. As I mentioned in the back end of that little news report there, she told folks in the past to stop paying rent, stop paying bills, stop doing all of it. Don't participate in society and they'll just let you go. That's not working because people are in the dark and they don't have any jobs anymore. Things like that have happened, but they still listen to her. In this particular case, she told them to simply go and arrest police at the police department. I don't know if this is still about the vaccine or not, but it doesn't matter. She's got people that she's telling what to do out of a motorhome. Anyways, Let's watch a little bit more about what she told people to do when it comes to getting rid of rent and all that stuff, because that was crazy. Watch.
Did they put? So I have a friend who the social services took her 5 children away. Rent, and she's in court. Rent is that when you cross over to the states, is that going to be ineffective?
It should be ineffective now, and if I have to bring the military in and the special forces to enforce, then I will.
She'll bring the special forces in to enforce. Okay, so back to what happened with the arresting to police. According to Peterborough police, officers arriving for their shift at about 4 o'clock found their path blocked by protesters trying to breach a secured entrance of the station. They attempted to take one of the protesters into custody when another one struck 2 officers. A third suspect was kicking the rear door at the station and struck an officer. In total, 3 men were charged with a variety of offenses, including mischief and assaulting an officer. That's crazy. I want you to imagine that picture in America. If somebody's kicking the back door of a police station while 2 more of your buddies are jumping on a police officer's back, and then try and think if you're gonna live to see the next 30 seconds of your life. Won't happen. But also, local Peterborough residents are mad about this whole stuff too. Let's listen to that.
Eventually, 2 of the protesters were arrested and held for a court appearance.
Not good, not good.
Many in Peterborough have grown tired of the protests.
Stupid.
But arresting the police is something new.
The obstruction potentially of the police movement throughout the police department is likely what caused the issue.
It's either insanity or it's treason.
But this University of Pittsburgh professor says this kind of government effort must be taken seriously, even if it appears on the fringes.